Governor Roy Cooper on Wednesday proposed spending $45 million on motorsports in Tar Heel State, including $10 million to Rockingham Speedway and Entertainment Complex. The proposal comes as part of Cooper's American Rescue Plan budget on how to spend $5.7 billion in federal funding to invest in the state's recovery from the COVID-19 pandemic. In addition to Richmond County's historic track, the Concord-based Charlotte Motor Speedway and the Long Island North Wilkesboro Speedway would also receive $10 million each. Both tracks are owned by Speedway Motorsports Incorporated, which used to own the Rock. The proposal also calls for a non-state match of $1 for every $4 spent by the state, with county governments and the venues partnering to fund needed infrastructure, including water and wastewater extensions, pedestrian walkway enhancements, speedway repaving, upgrades to facilities and dragways if applicable, bathroom fixtures and maintenance, grandstand repair, and erosion control. Justin Jones, Vice President of Operations at the Speedway, was unaware of the news until the RO called for a reaction. The Speedway staff has recently been working on upgrading the facility, including installing LED lighting along the infield, and MB Drift, which has scheduled its entire 2021 season at Rockingham, is helping to repave the road course. County Manager Brian Lynn said he was thrilled to see the news, adding that he and economic developer Marty Butler have been working on this possibility for some time now. Gene McLaurin, chairman of the Board of Economic Development Partnership of North Carolina, which works closely with the North Carolina Commerce, said the governor recognizes the importance of the motorsports industry in North Carolina. McLaurin said Cooper has attended races at Rockingham in the past, adding that the two have spoken a number of times about how important the sport is to the state's economy. While the dragway isn't specifically mentioned, McLaurin added that there is an opportunity to help that venue as well. The Speedway and Rockingham Dragway teamed up in 2019 to host Epicenter Festival, but the promoter decided to move the event to Charlotte. McLaurin pointed out that the plan still has to go through the legislature and hopes the members of the General Assembly recognize the potential as he and Cooper does. A Montgomery County man accused of blocking traffic on rural roads is charged with having drugs in jail. According to a magistrate's order, Candor resident Louis Callicutt was standing in the roadway about 6 miles north of Ellerby, blocking the flow of traffic. Callicutt was arrested without warrant and taken to the Richmond County Jail, where deputies allegedly found an unspecified amount of meth on his person. Callicutt is charged with one felony count each of possession of meth and possession of a controlled substance on prison or jail premises, as well as a traffic violation for impeding traffic. A South Carolina man is accused of performing sex acts on a preteen child. According to an arrest warrant from the Richmond County Sheriff's Office, Abizer Santos of Sumter engaged in several sexual acts with a child under the age of 13. According to the warrant, the alleged acts happened between January 2017 and April of this year. Santos was arrested and charged May 5th. He was booked into Richmond County Jail, where he remains under a $250,000 secured bond. Richmond County's youth soccer and volleyball players will see the opportunity to learn from local coaches and high school players this summer. The Richmond Senior Soccer and Volleyball programs will be hosting their annual summer camps after missing out last year. Fourth-year soccer coach Chris Larson and fourth-year volleyball coach Ashley Larson both used the summer programs to help boost local interest in the sports while also teaching area youngsters the fundamentals of the games. The camps also serve as fundraisers for the Richmond programs, another aspect of the pandemic that hurt the teams during the 2020-21 school year. The volleyball camp will run from June 14th through the 16th from 8 to 10 a.m. in Richmond's gymnasium. It's open to players ages 7 to 14. The cost is $45 per athlete and includes a t-shirt. Face masks will be required for players and coaches, and it's recommended that campers bring their own water bottles and knee pads, workout attire, and sneakers. The 4-day soccer camp is slated for June 21st through the 24th and is open to boys and girls between the ages of 6 to 18. Camp will begin at 9 a.m. and conclude at 12 noon. For one participant, the pre-registration cost is $65 and includes a t-shirt, but for two participants, it's $120. If more than two campers from one family are attending, you can contact Coach Larson. Day of registration will be $70 per camper. A week filled with 3 straight doubleheaders for the Richmond Senior girls tennis team ended with a sweep on Thursday. Head coach Neely Herndon and the Lady Raiders mustered the necessary energy to hand Lumberton a pair of losses. Richmond defeated the Lady Pirates 5-4 in both contests. In their 3 doubleheaders this week, Richmond won 5 of its 6 total matches. The Lady Raiders split with Jack Britt on Tuesday and swept Hoke County on Wednesday. Through their 10 matches this spring, the Lady Raiders improved their SAC record to 7-3. The Lady Raiders will get some much-needed rest before hosting an undefeated Scotland on Tuesday for a senior night doubleheader. Singles play will begin at 4 p.m. When we return, we've got your Live at 5 weather report. It's coming up after the break, so stay tuned.
McNair Auto Sales is the place to buy your pre-owned car, truck, or van. To be the best, it takes big selection, friendly staff, and great pricing. We guarantee a no-hassle buying experience, and financing is available right on site. So come see us today. We're located at 1026 East Broad Avenue in Rockingham. And remember, with over 40 years of experience, you know McNair is the name you can trust.
She gets her soccer skills from her mom, her sense of humor from her dad, and her drugs from her home medicine cabinet. Over half of misused medication comes from family and friends. Talk to your children about the dangers of prescription drug misuse. Secure your medication, take regular inventory to ensure nothing is missing, and properly dispose of expired or unused medication. Be aware. Don't share. Lock your meds.
At Richmond County Hospice, we strive to provide high-quality care to our patients and their families. Whether it's the incredible hospitality at the Haven House or from the comfort of your own home, you can count on Hospice to be there for you. We also offer monthly grief support groups, and our chaplain will be there to hold your hand in prayer. Through our amazing staff and our volunteers, Hospice has made difficult times easier for our community. Call the number on your screen if you feel that you or your loved one may benefit from our services. Richmond County Hospice. Peace, comfort, dignity.
JC's in Rockingham has you covered for used appliances, parts, trailers, and storage. We have one of the largest selections of reconditioned washers, dryers, and refrigerators in the Sand Hills, and we offer free delivery to residents inside Richmond County. Come check out our variety of trailers for any hauling job and our storage buildings for the things you need out of the weather or house. We also carry parts and accessories for appliances, trailers, truck beds, and can order the things you need. That's JC's on South Hancock Street in Rockingham.
Hometown heroes? Well, maybe. When it comes to backyard comfort and no pesky mosquitoes, call Brown Termite and Pest Control at 910-895-6410 or 910-276-8870. Their team of superheroes can take back control of your paradise. That's 910-895-6410 today.
Your Live at 5 weather report is brought to you by Sunset Slush, classic Italian ice located here in downtown Rockingham. Happy Friday, everybody. Hope you're having a wonderful day so far on this beautiful Friday we've had today. Can't complain about it one bit. We've been sticking around in the 80s for the most part of the day. And as we continue on this evening, we'll be seeing it getting back into the low 80s at 6 o'clock, 83 degrees. 10 o'clock, it'll jump down into the 70s, so it's going to be very, very warm tonight as well. We have sunset at 8:20 p.m. and waxing give us moon phase out tonight. So looking very, very nice this evening. And tomorrow's going to be looking just as nice. We got some clouds in the sky for tomorrow, of course. Fayetteville, a high of 90, low of 66. We're getting some 90s in various parts of the Sand Hills region. Not everywhere, but some of them are pretty close to it. Rayford, a high of 90, low of 65. Down in Robeson County, a high of 90 and a low of 64, with Larnberg seeing the same set of temperatures as well. Up in Southern Pines will be a high of 88 and a low of 65. Here in Richmond County, Ellerby will be seeing a high of 85 and a low of 60, with Rockingham and Hamlet seeing a high of 89 and a low of 63. Down in Marlboro County, a high of 89 and a low of 63. And then Anson County will be seeing a high of 88 and a low of 61. Now looking at the 7-day forecast, plenty of 90s along the way. Of course, Saturday, a high of 88, low of 63. And as we get into Sunday, that's where the 90s begin for Richmond County specifically. High of 92, low of 66 partly cloudy skies. And the partly cloudy skies will also be continuing all the way up through Thursday as well. On Monday, a high of 95 and a low of 68, with Tuesday seeing a high of 94 and a low of 70. And we're not done just yet with the 90s. We're going up a little bit higher as well, for the highest on Wednesday being a high of 97 and a low of 70, with Thursday seeing a high of 95 and a low of 69. And then Friday we have a slight chance of thunderstorms, which will be much needed given how dry it's been in the past couple of weeks here. We've had a lot of various fires being burned. Some controlled, some have not been controlled, but it has been pretty hectic with the way the wind's been a little bit as well, plus the dry conditions. Very, very bad conditions for having fires start up. So having some thunderstorms along the way is going to help that out for sure, and hopefully that 4% does bump up to maybe at least a 70%, so we do get some rain coming along. We'll keep you updated on that throughout next week, but that will be a high of 90 and a low of 66 that day as well. So that's going to do it for Live at 5 Weather Report and for tonight's edition of Live at 5. Of course, for the latest news, sports, and events happening in Richmond County, you can always visit richmondobserver.com, or you can download the free RO app for your mobile devices. For the Live at 5 crew, I'm Russell Parker. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on Monday. Good night and have a great weekend, Richmond County.